I mean, to be honest with you, I don't even know. I can't give you guys an actual reason why I even do this anymore. It's clear Mr. Andre, okay, it's clear Mr. Andre didn't leave voluntarily. It's so clear. And I must spread the truth. I have to tell you guys what I actually think. I think I've came up with some pretty good speculation on why this man was forced into a corner. And maybe they'll come for me next, I don't know, but I have no idea. I'm definitely putting myself into a box here, but I have to report on the truth. Andre and I have decided that we are closing the chapter of contributing to the DeFi and crypto space. There are around 25 apps and services that we are terminating on the 3rd of April, 2022. And the fact that he used the specific verbiage of listen to the word terminating, he didn't even fix it at all. He didn't even go back into the comments and say that he shouldn't have said terminating. I think it was pretty obvious that this man did not write that. He did not write that. Somebody wrote it for him. I do see a chain of events happening right now, and it's getting scary, and I have to update my audience. I have to keep you guys woke. I have to wake you up. I have a moral obligation, and I do believe that it's going to get dangerous very soon. Andre Cronje, as the story goes, updated his LinkedIn, by saying that he's kind of done with Yearn Finance and, Ethereum, as well as the Fantom Foundation. And people started speculating. And how the story went is very simple. This guy just comes out and basically, his partner, Anton, Nell, just comes out and says that Andre's done and they're terminating. The fact that they used that word, I think, was very clear. And the fact that they were trying to get the price of Fantom and a lot of these projects to dump. I think it was very clear that they specifically attacked, Fantom, right? Which I've been saying over and over again for like the past couple of months, right? We got into Fantom pretty early. I got into Fantom around like 90 cents. And I've been saying that it was the best competitor to Ethereum. I think it's very clear what they are doing right now. Whoever they are, and maybe you're watching this video, please don't hurt me. Whoever they are, you are clearly going to the most important projects in all of crypto. Let me say this very clearly. If they haven't already attacked the project, it's because they believe they can actually control it. There's only a select few projects in cryptocurrency that deserve these people, whoever they are, their attention. And I think, again, it's clear that they are going after specific key leaders. I don't think this is a coincidence, guys. If we look at what, when he actually launched Solidly, which again was one of the biggest decentralized exchanges in all of cryptocurrency by TVL, okay? The adoption of Solidly was one of the most exciting things we have ever seen in DeFi. Literally billions of dollars poured into Fantom just because of this one innovative decentralized exchange that was going to change the game. I repeat, this decentralized exchange was going to change the game. Then we saw war sanctions, and I don't have a date for it because there were just so many different censorship platforms. Like it's ridiculous how many different banks censored, Visa, MasterCard. We saw it all over, censoring Russia and censoring Ukraine. We saw it all over. So there wasn't like one specific date. And then we saw MetaMask start censoring people in a hyper-inflated country, Venezuela, that had nothing to do with the war. Why are you censoring people in Venezuela randomly, okay, around the exact time, like March 3rd, literally as soon as we get these war sanctions, people in Venezuela that have nothing to do with what's going on start getting censored. I mean, I don't know what you guys want me to tell you. Then March 6th, exactly 3 days later, Andre Cronje just decides to quit. I mean, I don't know. Let's put 2 and 2 together, okay? Let's put 2 and 2 together. Rogue developer. This guy basically does whatever he wants. There's a reason why I've been fanboying over him for a while. You guys know I've been talking about, the DeFi godfather for a long time, because every project he makes is extremely innovative and he doesn't really ask for people's opinion. He moves from project to project, and he's kind of uncontrollable, right? Think about Andre Cronje. If you guys have done any research, he made Yearn Finance, right? He made all of these very innovative projects. He's kind of uncontrollable. He's very uncontrollable, and I think moved to Fantom Foundation so that he can further his innovations. I think he was capped to a certain extent on Ethereum because of the very expensive fees and the slow transaction times. It was very expensive for him, so he moved to Fantom so that he can start with new innovations. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but when he moved to Fantom, he actually started working on a gaming project. It was his first big project on Fantom. He worked on this game, and the reason for it is because at the time, everybody was getting involved with these games. He was clearly trying to capture a trend. I know there's a lot of people out there that like to virtue signal on the internet, and I remember his verbiage. He was saying basically, oh, he likes working on games. It's fun for him to work on games. I remember this clearly, but he was doing it to capture a trend. He was trying to capture the trend loot that everybody was trying to capture at the time, and he was trying to bring more people to the Fantom Foundation. And then he just switched, and he said, I'm going to make an automated market maker, a decentralized exchange. And when that happened, again, he created one of the most innovative decentralized exchanges like in the world. Like, it clearly was solving a lot of problems that other decentralized exchanges happened. Now, when he went up and said, I'm quitting, okay, look at how much TVL jumped out of the market. It was at one point, this is solidly, okay? This is in his project solidly. It was 2.29 billion. Now we're sitting at below $1 billion, okay? $761 million. So almost $1.5 billion left Fantom, okay, just because of this one move. Now let me ask you a question. Whoever they are, if I wanted to take down crypto, don't you think I would go to these pivotal people? Now, Andre Cronje, yes, he's just one person. Don't get me wrong, guys. But he's a leader of developers. If you take down the leader, others will follow. And we clearly see it right now. TVL is leaving Fantom. And if you know how Fantom works, Fantom has an incentive model that pays developers if they attract TVL. If they attract liquidity to their blockchain, they get paid. So again, these developers on Fantom are disincentivized in two ways. Number one, their leader is gone, and all of the innovation, all of this TVL that was about to be attracted because of Andre Cronje is gone, right? Which brings me to the next point. Number two, they get paid less now. They get paid less, right? Because, again, they don't have as much liquidity anymore because Andre Cronje left. So what do you think other developers are going to do? I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I am just reporting on the truth right now. And I think this will bring the point home for you right now. And I think this is the scariest part. The reason why the Fantom Foundation continues to push on, right? And continues to assure everybody that they're good to go. It's not that big of a deal. And I think the main reason why Andre just rage quit is because of this. As you can see, miners and validators. This was a big problem I've reported on multiple times. If you guys reference my old videos, I told you Fantom was going to crash relatively soon. I said this. I said they were centralized. I said there was a lot of whales on Fantom. And as you can see, they only have 44 validators / miners. And my point is here, very simple. I think the powers that be, whoever they are, I keep saying this, the powers that be, whoever they are, realize that they can control Fantom. They can easily control Fantom, but they could not control Andre Cronje. And that's the point I'm trying to make here. And just to finish this up, just the final point I want to make, and again, you don't have to take my credibility. Don't take my word for it, okay? How about you take somebody else's word for it? Jack Dorsey. You don't own Web3. The VCs and their LPs do. It will never escape their incentives. It's ultimately a centralized entity with a different label. Know what you're getting into. I'm going to leave it at that. I think they pushed Andre Cronje into a corner, whoever they are. Although this is speculation and I can't really prove anything, I think the proof is in the pudding. If you've been in cryptocurrency for any period of time, you know the deal. And again, I don't know why I'm doing this. It's gotten to a point where I know they're gonna come next. So I don't really have much to say, but I will continue to report on the truth, no matter how much it hurts, no matter how many subscribers I lose, no matter how much money I lose. Even if they threaten me, I will go down with the ship and I will continue to speak the truth and report on what I think is the most important. And Andre, if you're watching this video, I'm sorry for exposing it, but I think it's obvious. I think it's extremely obvious. And hey, man, you got a family probably. You got a family. I do too. But I don't care. I believe in standing up. I believe in standing up for what you believe in. I will continue to stand up for what I believe in. And maybe, I don't know, maybe if they come for me, I'll change my thoughts or something and, think about my family. But I'm not stopping. I don't care.